Confidence is not an innate trait bestowed upon a chosen few. It's a skill, a state of mind forged through relentless effort and self-mastery. Every single day presents an opportunity to refine and fortify this internal armor. The path begins with yourself because you cannot control the world until you control your inner domain. Your mind is a fortress, but it can either be your greatest ally or your most treacherous enemy. The battle for confidence starts here, with discipline as your weapon and resilience as your shield. Challenges are not obstacles, they are stepping stones. Every setback, every hurdle, every failure is an invitation to grow. Fear whispers lies, telling you to retreat and avoid risk, but the truth is that fear is powerless in the face of action. The more you confront it, the weaker it becomes. Confidence grows not from avoiding hardship, but from embracing it, thriving in it, and using it to sharpen your edge. Belief in yourself is non-negotiable. Confidence isn't arrogance, it's an unwavering understanding of your worth and capabilities. This belief doesn't come from external validation, it's built internally. It's knowing deep within that you can withstand any storm and emerge stronger. It's a mindset that refuses to accept mediocrity and instead demands excellence. You must remind yourself daily that you are capable, powerful, and worthy of every success you envision. Discipline is the cornerstone of unshakable confidence. It's the backbone of every great achievement. Confidence without action is hollow, a fleeting illusion. By committing to consistent action, no matter how small, you lay the groundwork for the larger victories. Each time you show up for yourself, whether through physical fitness, sharpening your mind, or facing fears, you reinforce the belief that you can rely on yourself. This trust is the essence of confidence. Doubt is the silent thief of progress. It begins as a whisper, a small voice questioning your ability. If left unchecked, it grows into a roar that drowns out your ambition. To build unshakable confidence, you must silence doubt with an equally powerful voice of affirmation. Speak to yourself as you would to someone you believe in. Replace thoughts of insecurity with affirmations of strength. Each time you conquer a fear or achieve a goal, no matter how minor, you strike a blow against self-doubt. Confidence is not the absence of fear, it's the refusal to let fear dictate your actions. Fear will always be there, lurking in the background, waiting for an opportunity to paralyze you. But when you act, fear has no choice but to shrink. Action builds momentum, and momentum builds confidence. The more you do, the more you trust in your ability to handle any situation. With every step forward, you reinforce the belief that you are unstoppable. The people you surround yourself with matter. Their energy becomes your energy. Their mindset becomes your mindset. To build unshakable confidence, you must be deliberate about your environment. Seek out those who challenge you, who inspire you to rise higher, who refuse to let you settle for less than your potential. Together, you will create an atmosphere of strength, determination, and relentless pursuit of greatness. Finally, visualize your success with unwavering clarity. The mind is a powerful tool, and what you consistently imagine has a way of manifesting into reality. See yourself overcoming obstacles, achieving your goals, living the life you desire. Feel the confidence of that reality as if it already exists. This vision will fuel your actions, align your decisions, and make your confidence unshakable. Building unshakable confidence is not a destination, it's a journey, a fearless pursuit. It demands consistency, resilience, and an unyielding commitment to growth. Each day you rise and commit to this path, you take one step closer to becoming the unshakable force you were destined to be. Nothing stand in your way. You have the power to conquer, and the world is waiting for you to prove it. Life will always present challenges, and it is within these moments that your character is defined. Challenges are not barriers to your success, but stepping stones toward it. Every obstacle you encounter is an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to refine yourself into the strongest version you can be. Fear tries to convince you that these challenges are insurmountable, that they are meant to hold you back. But the truth is, they exist to propel you forward. The person who avoids challenges remains stagnant, trapped in a bubble of mediocrity. On the other hand, the person who faces challenges head-on, who embraces the discomfort and pushes through the adversity, emerges transformed, sharpened, and undeniably stronger. Growth does not happen in comfort. It's born in the fire of difficulty, where you are tested and stretched beyond your limits. When you face resistance, whether it's in your personal life, career, relationships, it's essential to understand that this is where you develop the resilience needed to thrive. Confidence isn't built in moments of ease. It's forged in the moments when you step into the unknown, when you risk failure, and when you push beyond what you previously thought possible. It's easy to look at challenges and feel overwhelmed, but that feeling is an illusion. It's fear disguising itself as logic, telling you to stay safe. to avoid the risk, to take the easier path. But the truth is, safety and comfort don't lead to growth, they lead to regret. Each time you shy away from a challenge, you reinforce the idea that you're incapable of overcoming it. Each time you take the easy way out, you weaken your ability to face the bigger battles that lie ahead. But when you embrace challenges, no matter how intimidating they seem, you build the kind of inner strength that cannot be shaken. Facing challenges isn't about winning every time, it's about showing up. It's about proving to yourself that you have the courage to try, to fail if necessary, to get back up stronger than before. It's about developing the kind of mental and emotional toughness that allows you to thrive in any situation. Each time you rise to a challenge, you expand your capacity to handle adversity. You grow not only in skill and ability, but also in confidence and self-belief. The key to embracing challenges is to shift your mindset. Instead of seeing difficulties as threats, see them as opportunities. Instead of focusing on what could go wrong, focus on what you stand to gain. Challenges are a chance to discover what you're truly capable of, to stretch beyond your limits, and to achieve things you once thought impossible. They are the universe's way of asking, how badly do you want it? And your answer is in how you respond. Every great success story is built on a foundation of challenges faced and overcome. The athletes who break records, the entrepreneurs who build empires, the individuals who inspire others to greatness. They all have one thing in common. They face their challenges, embrace them, and use them as fuel for their journey. You are no different. The challenges you face today are shaping you into the person you need to become to handle the success you desire. When you stop running from challenges and start seeking them out, you take control of your destiny. You become the master of your life, no longer at the mercy of fear or circumstances. Confidence grows each time you prove to yourself that you can handle whatever life throws at you. Each challenge you conquer adds another layer to your unshakable foundation, making you stronger, wiser, and more capable. So, when the next challenge comes your way, don't hesitate. Lean into it, embrace it, use it to fuel your growth and propel you forward. Remember, the strongest steel is forged in the hottest fires. Every challenge is an opportunity to become more resilient, more determined, and ultimately unstoppable. This is how you grow, and this is how you build unshakable confidence. Unshakable belief is not something that comes naturally to most people. It is built, nurtured, and reinforced over time. It's the unwavering conviction that no matter what challenges arise, you are capable of overcoming them. This kind of belief doesn't rely on external validation or the approval of others. It comes from within, from the quiet understanding that you have the strength, the skills, and the determination to succeed. When you possess unshakable belief, you become a force of nature. Doubt, fear, and hesitation lose their grip on you because your inner certainty outweighs any external noise. Building unshakable belief begins with acknowledging your worth and potential. Too often, people allow their self-image to be dictated by past failures or the opinions of others. But these external factors have no power unless you give it to them. Unshakable belief comes from recognizing that you are not defined by your past mistakes or limitations. You are defined by your ability to learn, adapt, and persist. It's the realization that every step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goals. To cultivate this belief, you must act as if the success you desire is already within your grasp. This doesn't mean pretending or deluding yourself. It means embodying the mindset of someone who is capable and deserving of their aspirations. Walk, talk, and think like the person you aim to become. The brain is wired to follow patterns, and when you consistently project confidence and capability, your mind begins to believe it as truth. Over time, this belief solidifies and becomes unshakable. Another critical aspect of unshakable belief is resilience. Life will inevitably test your resolve, throwing obstacles and setbacks your way. In these moments, your belief in yourself will either falter or grow stronger. The key is to view challenges as opportunities to prove your strength rather than as reasons to doubt yourself. When you face adversity head-on and emerge on the other side, you reinforce your inner belief. Each victory, no matter how small, becomes a building block for greater confidence. Your thoughts play a significant role in shaping your beliefs. The dialogue you have with yourself can either empower you or sabotage you. If you constantly entertain thoughts of doubt and insecurity, they will take root and grow. On the other hand, if you replace those thoughts with affirmations of your capabilities, you cultivate an environment of confidence and self-assurance. Speak to yourself with the respect and encouragement you would give a trusted ally. Every positive affirmation strengthens the foundation of your unshakable belief. Taking action is also crucial. Belief without action is hollow. It's merely wishful thinking. To make your belief unshakable, you must back it up with consistent effort. Each step you take toward your goals, no matter how small, is a testament to your faith in yourself. Not only brings you closer to success, but also reinforces your belief that you are capable of achieving it. The more you do, the more you prove to yourself that your belief is justified. Surrounding yourself with the right influences is another powerful way to strengthen your belief. The people you associate with can either build you up or tear you down. Seek out those who inspire you, challenge you, and encourage you to strive for greatness. Their energy and mindset will influence your own, helping you to maintain and grow your unshakable belief. Conversely, distance yourself from negativity and doubt, as they can erode even the strongest foundation. Ultimately, unshakable belief is about trusting in your ability to navigate life's uncertainties. It's about knowing that you are enough, that you have what it takes to succeed, regardless of the circumstances. This belief is your greatest ally, your most powerful weapon against fear and doubt. When you cultivate it, protect it, and act on it, there is nothing you cannot achieve. Unshakable belief transforms you into a person who is not only confident, but unstoppable. Discipline is the cornerstone of every achievement. Without it, dreams remain fantasies and potential goes untapped. Discipline is not glamorous and it's rarely easy. It requires you to act even when you don't feel like it, to push forward when everything in you wants to stop. But this is exactly why discipline is so powerful. It separates those who merely wish for success from those who achieve it. Discipline is the difference between the person who starts and the person who finishes. It's the silent force that keeps you moving forward, even on the hardest days. There's a misconception that motivation is the key to success, but motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes, often leaving you when you need it most. Discipline, on the other hand, is reliable. It doesn't care about how you feel or whether the conditions are ideal. Discipline is a decision, a choice you make every single day to show up for yourself and do the work, regardless of external factors. It's about consistency, the small, repetitive actions that compound over time to produce extraordinary results. The power of discipline lies in its ability to build momentum. You commit to consistent effort, even in small increments. You create a sense of progress. That progress fuels confidence and strengthens your resolve to keep going. Over time, discipline becomes a habit, and those habits shape your reality. The person who practices discipline in their daily life doesn't need to rely on external motivation because they've trained themselves to take action automatically. They've turned their goals into routines, and those routines lead to success. Discipline also fosters self-respect. When you keep the promises you make to yourself, you build trust in your ability to follow through. This trust is the foundation of confidence. On the other hand, every time you break a promise to yourself, you chip away at that trust, creating doubt and insecurity. Discipline ensures that you honor your commitments, not just to others, but most importantly, to yourself. This self-respect is crucial because it strengthens your mental and emotional resilience, enabling you to face challenges with unwavering determination. The beauty of discipline is that it's accessible to everyone. You don't need to be the smartest, strongest, most talented person to succeed. You just need to be disciplined. It's about showing up consistently, putting in the effort, and refusing to give up, no matter the circumstances. Discipline levels the playing field because it's not dependent on natural ability. It's a skill that can be developed and mastered over time. Discipline also protects you from distractions and temptations. In a world full of noise and instant gratification, it's easy to lose focus and stray from your path. Discipline acts as a compass, guiding you back to what truly matters. It helps you prioritize long-term gains over short-term pleasures, ensuring that your actions align with your goals. When you're disciplined, you don't waste energy on trivial pursuits or fleeting desires. Instead, you channel that energy into meaningful, purpose-driven efforts. Ultimately, discipline is about taking control of your life. It's about refusing to be a victim of circumstances, excuses, or emotions. It's about recognizing that you have the power to create the life you want, and that power lies in your daily choices and actions. Discipline is the ultimate form of self-empowerment because it puts you in the driver's seat. It allows you to dictate your own destiny rather than leaving it up to chance. The path of discipline is not easy, but it is worth it. It requires sacrifice, perseverance, and a relentless commitment to your goals. But the rewards are measurable. Discipline gives you the strength to overcome obstacles, the resilience to keep going when times are tough, and the confidence to pursue your dreams without hesitation. It's the foundation of success, the key to personal growth, and the secret to building an extraordinary life. Doubt is a quiet thief, creeping into your mind and stealing your confidence. your ambition, and your potential. It starts as a whisper, a subtle question about your abilities, your worth, or your direction. Left unchecked, it grows louder, transforming into a voice that paralyzes you, keeps you stagnant, and convinces you to settle for less than you deserve. Doubt thrives on inaction. Every moment you hesitate or pull back, it gains strength. Eliminating doubt is not about pretending it doesn't exist. It's about confronting it directly and replacing it with certainty, clarity, and unshakable belief in yourself. The first step in eliminating doubt is to understand its source. Doubt often stems from fear of failure, fear of judgment, or fear of the unknown. These fears are natural, but they are also irrational. They project worst-case scenarios that rarely materialize. To combat doubt, you must separate emotion from fact. Recognize when your fear is speaking and counter it with logic. Ask yourself, what's the worst that can happen? In most cases, the answer reveals that the fear is exaggerated and the risk is manageable. Action is the antidote to doubt. When you take decisive steps forward, even in the face of uncertainty, you weaken doubt's grip on your mind. Each action, no matter how small, builds momentum. That momentum creates a sense of accomplishment and reinforces your confidence in your ability to handle challenges. Doubt cannot survive in the presence of action, because action proves to yourself that you are capable and resilient. It's through movement, not hesitation, that you dismantle the walls doubt tries to build around you. Your self-talk is another critical factor in eliminating doubt. The words you use to describe yourself and your situation shape your mindset. If you constantly tell yourself that you're not good enough or that success is out of reach, you give doubt a home in your mind. Instead, reframe your thoughts. Replace negative self-talk with affirmations of strength, capability, and determination. Remind yourself of past successes and challenges you've overcome. These reminders serve as evidence of your resilience and power, pushing doubt further into the background. Preparation also plays a key role in eradicating doubt. When you equip yourself with the knowledge, skills, and resources needed to face a challenge, you remove the uncertainty that fuels doubt. Preparation builds confidence because it eliminates the unknown. It gives you a clear path forward and a sense of control over the outcome. Whether it's studying for an exam, practicing a skill, or planning for a project, preparation reinforces your belief in your ability to succeed. Surrounding yourself with the right people can also help eliminate doubt. The energy and perspectives of those around you have a profound impact on your mindset. Seek out individuals who uplift, encourage, and challenge you to be your best. Their belief in you can help you strengthen your own belief in yourself. Conversely, distance yourself from negativity and doubt mongers, those who project their insecurities onto you. Protect your mental space from influences that feed doubt. Eliminating doubt is not about achieving perfection or eliminating all fear. It's about developing a mindset that refuses to let doubt dictate your actions or define your worth. It's about trusting yourself even when the path is unclear, knowing that you can adapt, learn, and overcome. Each time you confront and conquer doubt, you build a deeper sense of self-trust. That trust is the foundation of unshakable confidence, enabling you to pursue your goals with clarity and conviction. The process of eliminating doubt requires persistence and intentionality. It's a daily practice of choosing belief over hesitation, action over fear, progress over stagnation. With each step forward, doubt becomes weaker and your confidence grows stronger. Over time, you'll find that doubt no longer holds power over you. You'll face challenges with a sense of certainty, knowing that you have the strength and resilience to handle whatever comes your way. This is the essence of a fearless, confident life. Fear is a natural emotion, one that every person experiences at some point. It's a survival mechanism designed to keep you safe, but too often, fear becomes a prison that holds you back from achieving greatness. It whispers lies, magnifying the risks and minimizing your strengths, convincing you that staying in your comfort zone is the only option. The truth, however, is that fear thrives on inaction. The more you hesitate, the stronger it grows. The way to conquer fear is not to avoid it, but to confront it head on through decisive and deliberate action. Action disrupts fear's power. You move forward despite the anxiety. You take control of the narrative. Fear no longer dictates what you can or cannot do. Instead, your actions redefine your limits. Each step forward chips away at fear's foundation, proving that the things you were so afraid of are often far less daunting than they seemed. Through action, you discover a truth that fear never wants you to know, that you are far stronger and more capable than you imagined. Fear often comes from the unknown. It's the uncertainty of what lies ahead, the unpredictability of outcomes, that causes hesitation. But the moment you take action, you transform the unknown into something tangible. You gather information, gain experience, and build clarity. Action turns uncertainty into progress. It gives you a sense of control and direction, empowering you to navigate challenges with confidence rather than avoidance. Waiting for fear to disappear before taking action is a mistake. Fear rarely dissipates on its own. It requires you to push through it. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to act in spite of it. Every act of bravery begins with fear, but it is action that transforms fear into strength. The more you practice stepping into discomfort, the easier it becomes to do so in the future. You train yourself to face adversity rather than retreat from it. Through action, you also build resilience. Each time you take a step forward, even if it's small, you reinforce the belief that fear does not control you. You prove to yourself that you can handle challenges and adapt to new situations. This resilience grows with every effort, creating a cycle of confidence that makes future fears easier to confront. You realize that fear is a temporary obstacle, one that loses its power as soon as you take action. An action, on the other hand, feeds fear. It allows the mind to dwell on worst-case scenarios, to magnify risks, and to create barriers that may not even exist. The longer you wait, the harder it becomes to act as fear gains a stronger foothold. Action breaks this cycle. It interrupts the spiral of overthinking and replaces it with momentum. Even a single step, however small, is enough to weaken fear's grip and open the door to progress. Taking action doesn't mean ignoring fear altogether. It means acknowledging its presence, but refusing to let it paralyze you. Fear can coexist with determination. You can feel the anxiety and still move forward, knowing that the discomfort is temporary and the rewards of overcoming it are far greater. Each time you face fear and take action, you desensitize yourself to its power. You become more familiar with the feeling, and it becomes less intimidating over time. The greatest successes in life are often found on the other side of fear. Whether it's pursuing a dream, building relationships, or stepping into a new challenge, fear will always try to stand in your way. But through action, you can break through those barriers. You can prove to yourself that fear is not a wall, but a veil that disappears the moment you step toward it. Action is the antidote to fear, the force that turns hesitation into momentum and dreams into reality. Surrounding yourself with strength is one of the most critical components of personal growth and achieving success. The people you choose to spend your time with have a profound impact on your mindset, energy, and ambition. Every interaction leaves an imprint, shaping your thoughts and influencing your actions. If you surround yourself with those who are negative, complacent, or lack ambition, it becomes far too easy to adopt those same traits. On the other hand, being in the company of strong, motivated, and determined individuals will inspire you to reach higher, push harder, and become better. Strength in this context is not just physical or external, it's mental, emotional, and spiritual. It's about being around individuals who possess resilience, determination, and the drive to improve themselves. These are people who refuse to settle for mediocrity and who challenge themselves to grow. When you surround yourself with strength, you absorb that energy. Their mindset becomes contagious, igniting a similar fire within you. Their discipline inspires your own. Their confidence becomes a model for your own self-belief. It's a dynamic exchange that elevates everyone involved. The company you keep sets the standard for what you consider normal. If you're surrounded by those who accept excuses, shy away from challenges, or lack vision, it's easy to fall into the same patterns. You become the sum of the people you spend the most time with. If they don't inspire you to grow, they are holding you back. By aligning yourself with those who are strong and driven, you establish a higher baseline for what is acceptable in your life. Their example pushes you to aim higher and to refuse anything less than your best. Strong individuals not only motivate you, but also hold you accountable. They won't let you make excuses or fall into self-pity. They challenge you to rise above your limitations and to own your decisions. This accountability is invaluable because it forces you to confront your weaknesses and take responsibility for your growth. Surrounding yourself with strength means being around people who will call you out when you're not living up to your potential, but they do so with the intent to build you up, not tear you down. They become a mirror, reflecting your best qualities and helping you address your shortcomings. Strength is also about support. Life is full of challenges, and even the most determined individuals need encouragement at times. Surrounding yourself with strong people means having a network of allies who will lift you when you falter, remind you of your capabilities, and stand by you in difficult times. They don't allow you to stay down because they see the strength within you, even when you don't. Their support is not coddling, it's empowering. They help you find your footing so you can continue moving forward. To surround yourself with strength, you must also be willing to bring strength to the table. Relationships are reciprocal, and strong people are drawn to others who exhibit the same qualities. Cultivate your own resilience, determination, and drive. Be the kind of person others want to be around. When you radiate strength, you naturally attract individuals with similar energy, creating a powerful synergy that benefits everyone involved. This process sometimes requires difficult choices. You may need to distance yourself from those who drain your energy or who discourage your growth. It's not about judging others or thinking you're better than them. It's about protecting your mindset and prioritizing your future. Surrounding yourself with strength means being intentional about the people you allow into your life. It's about seeking out relationships that uplift and inspire you while letting go of those that hold you back. Ultimately, the strength of your environment reflects the strength within you. By surrounding yourself with strong, ambitious, and supportive individuals, you create a foundation for success. You cultivate a network of allies who challenge you to grow, hold you accountable, and celebrate your victories. Together, you become a collective force, each person contributing to the other's journey. In this environment, growth is inevitable. Success becomes not just possible, but inevitable. Surround yourself with strength, and you will find that your own strength knows no bounds. Visualizing success is a practice that goes beyond daydreaming or idle fantasies. It is an intentional, focused effort to see your goals as already achieved and to feel the emotions that come with that accomplishment. This mental exercise is a powerful tool because your mind responds to the images you create, shaping your actions and decisions to align with those visions. When you visualize success relentlessly, you program your brain to recognize opportunities, overcome obstacles, and maintain unwavering focus on your objectives. It's not magic, it's a disciplined habit that builds clarity, confidence, and determination. To visualize success effectively, you must create a vivid and detailed image of what success looks like for you. It's not enough to think vaguely about being successful. You must define it clearly. See yourself standing at the finish line, achieving your goals, and living the life you desire. Imagine every detail, the sights, sounds, feelings, and even the reactions of those around you. The more specific and immersive your vision, the stronger the impact it will have on your mind. This clarity gives your brain a target to aim for, transforming your vision into a guiding force. When you visualize success relentlessly, you engage your emotions. You don't just see the goal, you feel the pride, joy, and fulfillment of achieving it. These emotions create a powerful connection between your current efforts and your future success. They motivate you to keep pushing forward, even when the path is difficult. By feeling the emotions of success in advance, you reinforce your belief that the goal is attainable, which eliminates doubt and builds confidence. Visualization also trains your mind to focus on solutions rather than problems. When you regularly visualize your success, your brain becomes attuned to the steps needed to achieve it. You start to notice opportunities that align with your vision and recognize strategies that can move you closer to your goal. This heightened awareness helps you navigate challenges with creativity and resilience. Instead of being overwhelmed by obstacles, you see them as temporary barriers that you are fully equipped to overcome. Relentless visualization is not passive, it requires consistency and effort. It's a practice that must be integrated into your daily routine. Set aside time each day to close your eyes and immerse yourself in your vision of success. Some people do this in the morning to set the tone for their day, while others find it helpful before bed to program their subconscious mind. Whatever time you choose, make it a non-negotiable part of your routine. The more consistently you visualize success, the more deeply ingrained it becomes in your psyche. This practice also requires unwavering belief. You cannot afford to let doubt creep into your vision. Even if the goal seems far off or the path unclear, you must hold on to the image of success with conviction. Relentless visualization is about faith, not blind hope, but a deep trust in your ability to make your vision a reality. This belief strengthens your resolve and keeps you moving forward, no matter how challenging the journey may be. Visualization alone is not enough. It must be paired with action. The images in your mind are only as powerful as the steps you take to bring them to life. When you visualize success, you must also commit to the work required to achieve it. Let your vision inspire and guide your efforts. Never mistake visualization for a substitute for action. Success is built through a combination of mental clarity and disciplined effort. Over time, relentless visualization becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. The more you see yourself succeeding, the more likely you are to take the actions needed to make it happen. Your belief in your vision grows stronger, and your commitment to your goals becomes unshakable. This process transforms your mindset, aligning your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors with the success you seek. Through relentless visualization, you turn your dreams into a reality, proving to yourself and the world that anything is possible when you see it, feel it, and work for it without hesitation. In the end, the journey to unshakable confidence and fearless pursuit is not just about bold actions or grand successes. It's about mastering your mind and taking charge of your destiny. Confidence isn't given, it's earned through consistent effort, relentless visualization, and the courage to step into discomfort. Each time you silence doubt, confront fear, and surround yourself with strength, you take another step closer to the best version of yourself. This pursuit demands discipline, resilience, and an unyielding belief in your ability to shape your future. It's about trusting yourself, even in moments of uncertainty. Knowing that setbacks are not failures but stepping stones. When you visualize your success relentlessly, act with conviction, refuse to let external factors dictate your worth, you unlock a level of confidence that nothing and no one can shake. The fearless pursuit is not just a mindset, it's a way of life. It's about living intentionally, pushing beyond limits, and refusing to settle for mediocrity. This journey will challenge you, but it will also define you. The reward: a life lived fully, boldly, unapologetically, a life that inspires others and leaves a legacy of strength and purpose. So embrace the process, trust in your potential, and never stop moving forward. Confidence is not a destination, it's a lifelong pursuit, and every moment is an opportunity to claim it.